Okay, now we're going to show you a little bit about care and maintenance of your machine. The tumble tube is a delicate piece, part of the machine. It's made of thin stainless steel, so it can't be damaged. To remove the tube for cleaning, you simply unhook your springs here off your control arms, rotate those out of the way. We have our thrust bearings here, which we're going to simply turn out of the way. You're going to lift this into the tube up and thread your belt off. Then you can lift your tube straight out the top, nice and safe and easy. You go ahead and place your tumble tube into an automotive oil drain pan. Take some of your denatured alcohol, pour it into your bucket here, and use your paintbrush to clean up all the residue that's on your tube. You can do this inside and out. Use a little clean denatured for the final rinse, and you're good to go. Reinstallation is just the reverse of that process. Set your tube back into the slot here. We're going to hook our belts back on the pulleys. Then we're going to lift this end up so we can thread this belt on the top pulley. You're going to reinstall your thrust bearings here, and those are on a detent, so they stop at the perfect location each time. Put your control arms back in place, hook up your springs, and you're ready to go. Safe and easy. Okay, the next step in our cleaning process is to clean the reel, which is the part that gets the most gummy on this machine. We're going to start out by taking these 4 screws off. That gives you take your panel off here. Gives you access to your reel, cutting reel. Start out by putting some paper towels underneath it. The more the better on this. And use your WD-40 here, which will dissolve any resin or any residue that's on the reel. Go ahead and give that a good spray all the way around. Please keep your fingers away from this sharp blade up here. Give that a good spray. And we have other tools here for cleaning, which is a plastic putty knife and a little small wire brush. You can get these both at your local hardware store. Scrape off the biggest chunks of your residue, as such. Then use your little wire brush to scrub the rest of it off. And if you really like to make it nice and clean, get yourself some Scotch-Brite and do a final cleanup with that. Be sure to use a plastic putty knife. The metal one will dull your sharp edge on your reel. When you're putting your panel back on, it'll seem like it doesn't fit, but it really does. It has this little spring-loaded thing to it. That's on purpose to keep this front end pressed down solid. So push it down and then install your screws. Okay, as far as the care and cleaning of your frame and your carbon fiber hopper, you can use your denatured alcohol on your hopper and on your tumble tube, but do not use it on your powder-coated frame. Use the WD-40. It'll dissolve any residue on there and wipes down nice and shiny and clean. The frame loves it. And always remember, when you're doing your cleaning and care of your machine, please unplug it first for safety's sake.